She tried to poison me at my own wedding, so I let her drink it instead. I swear I wasn't looking for trouble that night. I was just getting a moment to breathe. But when I turned toward the bar mirror and saw my brand new mother-in-law, Denise Hale, lean over my champagne flute with a little glass vial pinched between her fingers, everything inside me froze. Quick flick of her wrist, clear liquid disappearing into my drink, and she walked away like she'd just adjusted a flower arrangement, not committed a felony. It was my wedding reception. My bride, Lily, was across the room, glowing, dancing, laughing like she'd swallowed starlight. Completely unaware her mother was apparently plotting something poisonous. I didn't think. I just moved. The bartender was busy opening a new bottle. I snatched Denise's glass, the one with her name on the place card, slid mine into its spot, and sat back down at the head table like nothing had happened. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my teeth. 5 minutes later, Denise floated back to her chair with that tight, judgmental smile she'd worn since the day Lily introduced us. She hated me quietly, elegantly, like it was a hobby she'd mastered. My glass, the drugged one, was sitting in front of her now. Hers in front of me. Lily squeezed my hand. Ready for the toasts? Oh yeah, I said. Can't wait. My best man spoke first. Funny, harmless. Then Denise stood, all pearls and practiced warmth. I want to welcome my new son-in-law to the family, she said, lifting my glass, my poisoned glass. We're so blessed to have him. Lies. Pure fiction. Last week she told Lily to call the whole thing off, that I was beneath her, that Lily was throwing away her future. To the happy couple, she said sweetly, and took a long drink. I pretended to sip mine. Nothing happened for a minute. Then something did. Her face flickered, just a tiny twitch in the smile. She sat down too quickly, adjusted her napkin like it had suddenly gotten slippery. Her hands shook. Mom? Lily leaned toward her. You okay? I'm fine, sweetheart. Just emotional. Her words were soft, unfocused, but 2 minutes later, she wasn't even close to fine. Denise gripped the table, her face drained of color like someone pulled a plug. She tried to stand. Her legs buckled. Lily yelped. Her dad, Mark, caught her before she hit the floor. What's wrong? He shouted. I don't feel good. Her speech slurred. Her eyes weren't tracking. Guests crowded in. Someone screamed for 911. Lily was crying. Chaos exploded across the room. And I walked calmly to the bar. The bartender stared at me, wide-eyed. I don't know what happened. She didn't just have champagne, I said quietly. I reached into my inner jacket pocket and pulled out the tiny vial, the one I'd snatched from her purse during the panic. Call the police, I told him. Tell them someone was poisoned. Lily ran toward me. What are you talking about? What vial? I looked her in the eyes. Your mother put something in my drink. I watched her. Then I switched our glasses. Lily's face drained to the same color as her mother's. Why would she do that? She whispered. Because she didn't want you marrying me. The paramedics arrived and loaded Denise onto a stretcher. One asked, what did she ingest? I held up the vial. Whatever this is. She put it in the glass she thought was mine. The paramedic's eyes widened. This is a sedative strong enough to slow breathing. If the dose was high, it could have caused respiratory failure. Lily gasped, covering her mouth. Mom tried to drug you? At our wedding? Looks like it. The police arrived next. I gave them everything. The vial, my statement, the bartender's confirmation. Security footage from the venue sealed it. Denise at the bar. The vial, her hand hovering over my glass. Clear as day. Mark looked like he aged 10 years in 10 minutes. Why would she do this? He whispered. She told me last week. Lily sobbed. She said if I married him, I'd regret it. That she'd make sure I saw his true colors. Lily's voice cracked. She meant this? Denise woke up hours later at the hospital. The police were waiting at her bedside. Mrs. Hale, an officer said, you're under arrest for attempted assault. She tried to claim someone else spiked her drink, but the video didn't lie. The wedding was effectively destroyed, but I spent my honeymoon alive instead of unconscious, or worse. On the plane, Lily held my hand so tightly her knuckles were white. I'm so sorry, she whispered. I had no idea. Neither did I said. But at least now we know. 3 months later, Denise accepted a plea deal, 2 years in prison. Lily hasn't visited her once.